Howdy folks, welcome back to Melanchthon Creek Farm. Appreciate you joining us this morning. And what you see here is my trailer that you normally see me loading up, unloading all of my black gold out of. I've hauled mulch in it, I've hauled rock, I've hauled all kinds of different things in this trailer over the years. It's been very good, held up really good, and I'll still continue to use it. But I'm needing to go get one more load to finish off these beds over here on this side of the greenhouse after I get the bracing put up that we're going to be working on here in just a minute. But I come across this new contraption. Well, I say new to me. It's been around for quite a while, but I just found out about it, and we're going to be putting that on the truck today. It'll mount on different things, but it's mainly used for truck beds. Went down to Harbor Freight this morning, and we got us a Haulmaster truck bed cargo unloader. You can see here from picture of it, there's a picture of it in the bed of the truck. It mounts to your tailgate. It clamps on the top of your tailgate, and there's this tarp that runs down across the bed of your truck. You stretch that out, put your whatever you're hauling on top of that, and then there's this crank to pull it towards you, and as you're cranking it, it unloads what you've got loaded for you. So I said, well, isn't that nifty? The only concerns I have is it's made for trucks that don't have a bed liner. I've got a sprayed in bed liner here. It's a little bit of texture to it. The smoother the better for this thing. So the other concern I have is where these brackets will mount on my tailgate. These go over top and on both sides of your bed. So if it was out here, I knew it would fit just fine. But as you get closer to the center of the bed, it keeps getting wider and wider. Now, if I could use it out here, it would be fine, but I'm gonna have to come in several inches, probably a good, at least 5 inches probably from the edge, because of my bed cover. My bed cover here, the rail for it, sticks out past the edge of the bed. Let's see what tools we're going to need to put this together. Doesn't look like it's going to need much. I don't see a list. There's a list of parts. Looks like I'm going to need about a 11/16, maybe a 5/8, and a Phillips head screwdriver for these. 11/16 got a little play in it. I should have known. Millimeter, 17 millimeter for that, and a Phillips head. Alrighty, so right off the bat, what I want to see is this is going to fit my tailgate. I believe it'll work, as long as the bar, the tarp will fit in between both of them. That's the next hurdle. So the slot for your bar, this is where you wind it up. pull it towards you. So make sure that's on the driver's side. Once you got this on this side, remove these. Next, you take these collars here, you slide one on each end. All right, once you get these, I call them bracket stops on, there's one goes on each side of this, holds it in place. You want to slide brackets on, and the way it goes is the adjustable part goes on the outside of the bed, so make sure you got that in the right position. Then you take your other set of bracket stops, put them on. Like I said, they go right up against each other to hold this in place wherever it is you need to adjust it. Now, if you've got on both sets of bracket stops, put your caps back on. Now they give you this extra strap here, and this is for, it goes on the end of this one, and it goes underneath your bumper, and it hooks onto your bumper. So when you're unloading it, it's got that extra tension to help when you're pulling this off. We're going to hold off on that right now. All right, so you take your strap, and feed it up underneath the tailgate here, get you a little stick or something to fish it out. I'm just going to lightly secure this, because I'm going to have to adjust it once I figure out where exactly this needs to be. And this is just a pull tight strap. Feed it in that way, come out this side, and it just pulls it tight. All right, so let's see what we're looking at here. Seeing if this thing will shut. Got my reservations. That's as tight as it'll go. All right, folks, well, unfortunately, you won't get to see this thing in action today. It's not going to work with my bed cover. It's one of the things that I thought would be an issue, and it is. I wasn't sure how wide the brackets were. I've watched a lot of videos on these, and I've seen where people was using them and some of the issues they had. I knew the mat was 50 inches, but I wasn't exactly sure how wide this was until I got it in here and started to see how it would work. But it sticks out too far, and it comes into contact with my bed cover rail right here on the corner. It don't miss it by much, but it does. Let me show you here. So you can see right there where it's hitting. It's not missing it by much, but it is enough. And this side, you can see where it's hitting. Now I guess I could take a Sawzall or something and notch this edge out. I'm not sure if I want to make any modifications to that rail or not. Not crazy about that. So if you have this style bed cover on your truck, make sure that the distance between the inside of this bed rail and that rail, the distance is more than 56 and 5/16. So make sure you got more clearance than that right there, folks, or you're not going to be able to shut your tailgate. All right, folks, well, it's not a total loss. Just because I can't use it on my truck don't mean I can't use it over here on the trailer. So might be making a video for that, or my dad's got a 1/2-ton truck. Dad, you might be getting an early Christmas present. So we're gonna get this thing off and back to the drawing board. All right, folks, well, there you have it. Appreciate you tuning in and learning a little bit of my mistakes. If you're going to get one of these, make sure you do your measurements for this particular one anyway. Y'all take care.